Just about set for football as we welcome you to SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. Tonight, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC West. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Southern California. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They're led out by the third quarterback taken in the 2025 draft. Out of Louisville, it's Tyler Shuck.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby. I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early, and I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take them away, expect them to continue to find ways to get.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Garoppolo from the gun on third down. He's going to have the first down and more. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early third down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, it's McCaffrey. Finding space at the 15. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
And he's someone who can generate explosive plays in the run game really at any moment, and the defense has to find a way to slow him down if they're going to have any chance in this one.
Mitchell. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
McCaffrey. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Garoppolo now. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's 4th down and goal at the 4-yard line.
The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This, about as short as you can get. Udi's kick is good. And the 49ers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Defense.
That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a 1st down. To run with McCaffrey, trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short, down at the 1. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Then Jefferson. Touchdown, San Francisco. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
So you're on the sideline, and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
At the 44-yard line, a 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They go play action with Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Thrown
The
away
whole
and
idea of the
incomplete.
play-action pass, Mike, is that
Brings
you
up
can
third
slow the
down
pass
and
rush down
7.
enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Punt team headed out for the Rams. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and come out to the 20-yard line. The Niners offense going to take over now for the second time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
On first down, Garoppolo. The connection made to Ayuk. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
And it really starts with the impressive get-off by this defensive end. He does a nice job of anticipating the snap count. And by the time he was in the backfield, there was nothing anyone could do to prevent that sack.
It is 3rd and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to learn more and more now, Mike, that sacks are quarterback stats. Everyone always wants to blame the offensive line, but in this case, the protection was really good. Nobody got open downfield, and the quarterback has to get rid of the ball. You just can't expect your protection to hold up that long.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Rams offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. In motion. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Play action, Stafford. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Rams.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Rams first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Cup in motion. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw.
Stafford's pass. Intended for number 12. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Stafford. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Stafford to throw again. A quick throw out wide, caught left side. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a first down.
Seems like wide receiver screens in the NFL are kind of a mixed bag. It almost seems like they either go for nothing or you get a big play. And in this case, it was the latter. Nice job by the big guys getting out front, leading the way, and the wide receiver does the rest.
Here's a run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Henry To'o on the stop. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Niners' 12-yard line.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. In motion, it's Robinson. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Now, the extra point. He's got it, and the Rams will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. All time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard
The Niners
line.
offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Hamas.
3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
23, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. That finds Samuel working across. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
Garoppolo. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now Garoppolo. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here's the punter now. as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds,
Personal
and it's
foul.
marked
Roughing
right
the
at
kicker.
the 1
Defense.
yard line. Well done.
Automatic first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Now it's McCaffrey. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the
Delay of
playoff
game.
on 3rd and short.
Still 3rd down.
So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. Open man is Jennings. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Udi's kick is good. And the Niners will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Akers. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, here's Stafford. Oh, they've left the tight end wide open in the middle of the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I don't know if you saw it, Mike, but the coach on the sideline was actually trying to call a timeout before the ball was snapped. I think the offense recognized they had the matchup they wanted defensively and got it off before the coach could get his timeout called. there was confusion on the back end, both pre and post snap. I think they were able to take advantage of that. Easy pitch and catch, wide open in the middle of the field.
A pickup there of 13. First down, LA.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Here's Akers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Rams first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Off play action. It's Stafford. This one not quite on target.
Intended
Too much. That one falls incomplete.
Brings up second down and 5 yards to go.
Second and 5. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Second down, it's Stafford. For the middle, it's Cup. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's Akers. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Second and goal. In motion, it's Robinson. They'll go with him again. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
Now Stafford on third and goal. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So a sack is definitely not ideal, Mike, but the last thing you want to do down here on this part of the field is turn the ball over by forcing a play that's not there. So he sees time running out. He's got no choice but to eat the ball, but at least he can live to play another down.
The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Rams will level the score at 10 apiece. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter, And get started with 1st and 10. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get about 6 there.
Number 23,
setting up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, 49ers.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 29-yard line.
He's
Big time play by McCaffrey.
It's a gain
35
of 35
yards.
And a 49er 1st down.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
They run once more with McCaffrey. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Vernon Barton able to bring him down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Rams' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27 and 9. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. It's 3rd and 4. Garoppolo now. And that is incomplete.
Garoppolo's pass intended for
You're talking about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score
And the 49ers get 3 here late in the first half
10.
to take the lead. Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over possession of the football. On 1st down, Stafford. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Stafford. They They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Rams, first down.
That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
Right side, home in by Cox. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To the air again, Stafford. That is caught downfield by Cox. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 38 yards.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making. And I think
he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Extra point coming now from Brown. He's got it. And the Rams make the lead 4. It is 17-13.
49ers 13.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The 49ers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. A first down throw for Garoppolo. He gets it to Samuel, left side. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop at 34 seconds to go until the break.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Second down and 3. To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So what's a strong safety's job, Mike? It's easy. Make impact plays. And that impact doesn't always have to be down in the box or with a big hit. They are just as much ball hawks as any defensive back on this team, and he proved it with that interception.
The Rams offense going to take over just before the half. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a first down. Here's Stafford. He'll set up the screen here to Akers. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49ers' 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. In motion, it's Robinson. Stafford now on 2nd down. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame them for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation.
Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. In motion. Now first down throw for Stafford. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 33. Akers. And he's bottled up as gain of a
He's
yard.
brought down at the 31. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. Running is Akers. And he is going to have a nice first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
That's good.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Cup in motion. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. After a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for KC Washington.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt. And although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. 49ers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the give, it's McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. Caught. This is Ayuk. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Garoppolo. To the sideline and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, He simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
The Rams offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. A first down throw for Stafford. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. He finds Hunt along the out route. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though, yes. He's got it. That's a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Cup in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hit it up the middle. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
The quarterback set.
So anytime a defense sees an offense set up with an empty backfield, a lot of times these blitzes, these are checks. And this is where, as a quarterback, you have to understand who is accounted for by my protection and who is not. Anybody who blitzes that you can't block, that job is on you to get that ball out of your hand.
On 4th down, out comes the punter. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 41.
Terrific start to this drive.
It's a gain of 23
yards. And a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Now Garoppolo. That's caught by McCaffrey. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
You can't teach speed, and a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Garoppolo now. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop the throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Niners
17.
cut the deficit
49ers
down to 1.
16.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Receiver in motion, headed left. Play action, Stafford. In trouble, and down he goes.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 18.
As you can probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open, and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver, and in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. So we are through 3. And Thursday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the play fake, here's Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. It's complete. He's got caught. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
They go play action with Stafford. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
You just have to have a better plan coming into the game when you're facing this sort of pass rush. You are not going to be able to sit there with long developing plays and pat the ball in the pocket. It has to be read 1, read 2, check down. Get the ball out of your hands. Protect your offensive lineman a little bit.
Second down, it's Stafford. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up
intended for Casey Washington. Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 16.
Third and long. Now it's Stafford. Side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. Here's 1st and 10. Cup in motion. Try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
18-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. He will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the
Gain
chain.
of 3 yards. And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The motion man is Johnson. Now whistles. Play clock at 0,
Delay
and
of
that'll
game.
cost them
Offense.
5.
Still first down.
Stafford now. Who else? Another. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Washington. It's a gain of 18.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Akers. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, LA. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Here's Brown on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams are going to open up the lead to 8.
Rams 24, 49ers 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The 49ers offense back onto the field for their next possession. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. Here's Garoppolo. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Garoppolo's pass, intended for number 11, incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down. Play action now. It's Garoppolo. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be taken down after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7. at the 40-yard line.
Second and 7. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
They'll look to throw. Time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
The Rams offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Here's Akers. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. On the ground, it's Akers. And he'll get this down to the 40. It's a nice run. It's also a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run here with Akers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Throw on third down, Stafford. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
It's fourth down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. First down, Garoppolo. Open man is Jennings. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 43-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Number 23. Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 3. First down, 49ers.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And that is incomplete.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now second down throw for Garoppolo. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll come up to third and 3. From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, 49ers.
First down, San Francisco.
Garoppolo. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
It's second down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
To number 89. No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. Garoppolo. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Ingram. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. In motion. Running is Akers. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They count. Take him down behind the line.
He was taken down behind
Timeout
the
49ers. That is their second.
It's now
Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw. And fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue at about
their own 19-yard line.
the Niners offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. A 1st down throw for Garoppolo.
Garoppolo's pass complete to number 19. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Garoppolo now. Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Jennings.
Garoppolo's pass complete to number 15. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw yet again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish as this one will come to an end. So it's a win here for the Rams. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Rams are victorious as we say, from SoFi.